Hey, this is TC McCarthy, 1991 VG. What is it? Why should you care? What the hell is 1991 VG? Why do they name things that way anyway? I already asked what the hell it is, but I'll ask it, what the hell is 1991 VG? Well, you tuned into the right video. I'm going to explain it in just a second. Hey, you've tuned into TC McCarthy, the most handsome and entertaining science fiction author on video. We're going to be talking today about a mysterious object that astronomers name 1991 VG. But before we do, pre-order my book. I explain in this video, why it's so important to me. Getting on to the topic, 1991 VG. Well, it's a weird object. This is going to be a very short video because there's not much to say about this thing. And for a long time, conspiracy theorists and even some astronomers thought that maybe this was some sort of alien probe, much like what we saw recently with Oumuamua. Well, in this case, 1991 VG, I think 1991 was the year that was discovered, it was an object that was in almost a very Earth-like orbit. And so there was some concern we could plow right into this thing, or it could, hit us. And astronomers really wanted to know what the heck this thing was. It was about 20 meters in diameter, and it was first discovered by an astronomer, James Scotty. And some of its light reflection features really started to make people wonder if this thing was actually, like it had reflective panels on the side, like a spacecraft. In fact, at one point they thought, wait, is this something left over from the Apollo missions or something? But they quickly ruled that out. And so astronomers were kind of getting that feeling inside, like, hey, this is odd, this is weird, we can't explain it. What the heck is this thing? And from there, the story was born. You can't be an astronomer and announce that we found an object, but we can't explain it without people saying, aha, it's alien. That's exactly what happened. And those kinds of explanations were with us for a very, very long time, probably until more or less recently in the last 10, 15 years. And so it reappeared exactly when astronomers predicted it back in, I think it was 2015. So it was very recent. And astronomers took a close look at it, and since 1991, we've come to know a lot more about near-Earth objects. And so astronomers basically said, yeah, we expected these kinds of things to exist. We're not surprised by this anymore. It's probably an asteroid of some kind, and they've really cooled off on the topic of is it some sort of alien, capsule or probe or something like that. But if you want to keep hoping, go ahead, because they haven't ruled it out completely as far as I can tell. Just kind of along the lines of, yeah, we're not worried about this one. It fits the model in terms of, finding these kinds of things every so often. So go ahead, Google away, take a very close look at 1991 VG and tell me what you find in terms of evidence that this thing is either a meteor, asteroid, or a life form. Somebody's going to correct me on my use of the terms meteor and asteroid. I don't care. Go ahead. I have to relearn that every 2 weeks because for some reason I can never remember the difference. Thanks again for watching. Buy my book. It comes out on July 2nd. It's called Tyger Burning. End transmission. Hey, TC McCarthy here, the most eclectic and entertaining science fiction author on YouTube, maybe even the internet. Thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. As usual, buy my books. I've got a new one coming out in July, and I'll have a giveaway coming up soon, so stay tuned for that. Appreciate you subscribing to my channel, and please, 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 please don't forget to click that little bell icon so that whenever I upload new content, you get notified. Thanks again. See you soon.